The rollout of a new system by Road Traffic Department being met with some challenges here on Grand Bahama.
We sometimes do not have the plates that we're working with right away.
Residents calling for answers in the wake of major changes at a local company.
In order to maintain the level of service that we've always done, we have to make these adjustments, and there's nothing much we could do about it other than...
One of the country's gateway to the world is closed.
This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening all, I'm Megan Shepard. It's so great to have you with us. Topping news, millions of dollars were spent by the former government for a major upgrade of the road traffic departments across the country. Officials say the purpose of this massive redevelopment project was to provide more effective and efficient service. Despite some major improvements, officials say they have been met with some challenges, which include a shortage of license plates and the implementation of a brand new licensing system. Italia Hall has an update.
The Road Traffic Department rolled out a new system earlier this year to enhance and modernize its operations. Since then, license plates, windshield discs, and driver's licenses took on a new look. Senior Executive Officer Charmaine Fernandez says sometimes the department does not have license plates in stock, but in the meantime, persons are required to use their old plates, keep your title in your car at all times, and use the new discs that you received from road traffic when you renewed your vehicle's license.
Normally the plates, you will get it right away. It's saying that the person is making it, and we currently have a process. We have to wait for plates.
She says they do have some plates in stock.
At this present time, we have in the GA 1 to 5,000, GR 1 to 8,000. Bonded vehicles, we have all in stock.
The senior executive is encouraging residents to collect their plates as soon as possible, and she explains what persons need to provide before they are given their plates.
You need to show the title that we give you in the first instance that has your plate number on it, and we'll let you sign in our book.
Italia Hall, ZNS Network News.
A major gateway to the world here in the Bahamas is closed. ZNS News has learned that the airport on Bimini was closed today, bringing the island's booming airline industry with flights from the United States, Nassau, and Grand Bahama to a standstill. Airline officials say the temporary closure is due to some maintenance work being carried out at that facility. Now, Flamingo Air is the sole airline here in Freeport, providing direct daily service into Bimini. Officials there say they were advised by the Department of Civil Aviation that the airport in Bimini will be closed. Now it is understood that the closure of the airport in Bimini is temporary, and officials say it is expected to reopen by tomorrow. And if you're traveling this summer, listen up. The United States Department of Homeland will begin enhanced security measures for all commercial flights to the United States beginning next Tuesday. These measures will include enhanced screening of passengers and electronic devices, as well as heightened security standards for aircraft and airports. The Bahamas and 104 other countries globally are impacted by these new security measures, enhancing overall passenger screening, conducting heightened screening of personal electronic devices, increasing security protocols around aircraft and in passenger areas, and deploying advanced technology, expanding canine screening, and establishing additional pre-clearance locations globally. As a result of the new measures, the traveling public is reminded to arrive 3 hours ahead of time for U.S.-bound flights. CEO of Cable and Wireless Communications, John Reed, has appointed Dexter Cartwright as interim CEO at the Bahamas Telecommunications Company. Cartwright, the former finance director of C&W Networks, will now assume the role. Reed also announced the creation of a new executive position, Chief Operating Officer, to help give greater focus on key areas in the business, including customer experience, technology, and innovation. Andre Foster, also Bahamian, who currently serves as VP, Enterprise, IT Services and Infrastructure for C&W, will assume this newly created role. C&W's chief thanked Leon Williams, who held the position as BTC's CEO for the last 3 years, for his dedication and commitment to C&W and BTC. Leon was a key member of the company's executive leadership team and led BTC through key milestones, including an integration with C&W through the liberalization of the mobile network. Reed added that the new leadership now represents a new phase at BTC. And there's no talking garbage when it comes to the delivery of a vital service on Grand Bahama. Residents throughout some communities on the island say for weeks now they have noticed a change in their collection and are calling for answers. Tonight in this report, we hear from the General Manager of Sanitation Services as he moves to clear the air about this issue. Residents on Grand Bahama, some from communities like Bahamas, are calling for answers. They say in recent times they have noticed a change in service provided by sanitation services on Grand Bahama, and due to the lack of information, they have missed the garbage trucks and not had their garbage collection. Now, according to General Manager Lou Carroll, this summer, slight adjustments have been made regarding their schedule for garbage collection and confirmed that some communities are affected.
We are starting a little bit earlier, about a half an hour earlier, but we're also picking up areas where the traffic gets a little heavy. We're picking up those areas a little earlier. So basically, some people that may have gotten collected, say 7 o'clock in the morning, maybe getting it 4:30, 5 o'clock. But you know, we always start at around 4 anyway. We're starting now at 3:30, which is not a big difference. But for those people who maybe are used to seeing their garbage picked up at 7, 8 o'clock, it's a big difference for them, and I appreciate that. But in order to maintain the level of service that we've always done, we have to make these adjustments, and there's nothing much we could do about it other than sacrifice the service.
Then there is the heat factor. Carroll says that this latest adjustment is due to extreme temperatures and the safety of its employees is top priority.
We've had a couple of cases this year of heat exhaustion, and you know, it's been very, very hot. Traffic has also increased, which is causing the guys to be out there longer than they normally are. And you put all those things together, you know, it results in a safety issue. And that's really what we're trying to do, is to make sure that our employees, you know, we give them a good, comfortable working environment so they can provide a good level of service for the public.
While schedules have been changed over the years, Carroll says he believes the concern lies within another issue.
People should be able to put out their garbage the night before. And if that was the case, we could pick it up any time. The problem is that we have a lot of stray dogs. We have people that have loose dogs all over the place, and they're ripping the garbage out. So people try to put the garbage out either when they hear the truck or when they know the truck is coming. I mean, if we didn't provide that level of service in the first place, they wouldn't be able to do it. But the dog problem is really to the center of this, and that's what's causing the issue. It's not so, because, like I said, people should be able to put their garbage out the night before and not have to worry about getting up these hours of the morning to put it out.
Megan Shepard, ZNS. In news from the crime beats, police in Grand Bahama are investigating a stabbing incident that has left a male hospitalized in serious condition. Reports are that on Tuesday, July 11th, shortly before 8 p.m., a male while at a residence in the area of Frobisher Drive was stabbed multiple times to the body with a knife by another male. He was transported to the Rand Memorial Hospital via private vehicle, where he was seen by a doctor and is listed in serious condition. Police are actively investigating this matter. Now, fire officials on Grand Bahama are investigating a fire which occurred at a home in the Lucaya area. 3 fire trucks responded to the house fire in the community of Arden Forest on Friday. According to police reports, the blaze swept through a portion of an 8-room single-story structure that was under construction, along with an unoccupied building. Extensive fire and water damage were reported to the roof area of the home. No one was injured, and the cause of the damage has not been determined. Stay with us. There's more news right after this break.